Hi, my name's Lauren Jane. I'm the LJ in LJ Designs. Thanks for watching my first ever video. I wanted to share my Crafters Companion Christmas haul. I've got quite a few things to show you. The first thing we're going to start off with is the set of spare plates that I got from a Gemini. My husband got me the full set and they come in this storage bag. I'll just take them out to show what's here. The storage bag was only available to get if you bought the full set of plates. Now this was part of the Christmas celebrations, but she brings these things at different times, so I'm sure you'll be able to get it at some point. So the full set that we got, it's got two of the large cutting plates, clear ones, the plastic shim, metal cutting plate, the magnetic shim, and the rubber embossing mat. Now, I know it's not very exciting for those who don't have a Gemini, but these are essential. We do go through these plates, so that's good that I've got a spare set. Now, the next thing that I want to show you is we also got a birthday gift goodie bag, which you put by for my Christmas, and in this was some of these CD-ROMs. They're from MJ Design Studios, aka Michelle, who previously worked with craft artists on Create & Craft, and you might remember, you might recognise her face actually. So there's a set of these because she's working with the Crafters Companion doing our new design studios. This one, I haven't looked at any of them yet, so I can't tell you how good they are, but I know her designs are very popular. This one is Go Digi. So this is the Digistamp, the digital images that you can use in your craft artists if you have a copy of that. You won't be able to get a new copy though because they're no longer making that program. And for those who don't have that, there's one that's Print It and Craft. Now this is more like the ones that Crafters Companion used to do, that you get a sheet of images and then you can cut out and adapt what you want. So you don't need any special software for that, you just need a printer to be able to print them out. And then the next one is the Inspiration Station. So I haven't looked yet, but I gather they'll have projects that you can follow, so that's quite good. That will keep me busy for a little while, and I like Michelle's design. She's a good designer. Then this was also, I'll zoom in so you can see it a bit better. This was also part of the goodie bag. I've got this in the 12 by 12, but it's also handy to have it in a smaller size. A selection of papers you can use for lots of different crafting projects. I'm not going through it extensively because when I go to make a project with the paper pad, I'll go through it a bit better. So, what else was in this goodie bag? We have some Sheena Douglas masks. Now I don't do a lot of multimedia yet, but it's something that I'm looking to go into, so I'm hoping that I will use these in the future, although I haven't used any masks yet. I'm starting to get a wee collection. So these are chimneys and house, a row of houses, so I'm not sure when I'll get around to using them, but when I do, I'll link in to this video. If I use them, I'll post a video, or I'll post a link to the blog. Got some DVD, some dies, along with, I think, I'll zoom in a wee bit better just for you to see. This one's a cake. Now it doesn't have to be wedding cake, it could be christening, could be other things, but I have a wedding coming up in the future quite soon, so I might use that. This one is also quite good for wedding cards and special birthdays, but it's the edgeable that you use for your card, and I sometimes use it as a flip over. I haven't used this one yet, but I've got one similar. Sometimes you can design other things. Like this is like a little bag and it's like using that as a top, so it's like a folded out card that would stand with that at the top. There's lots of different ways you can use these dies, so they're really handy. I've got a lot of butterfly dies, but they're all different. I find them, you can use these for a lot of different projects. Birthdays especially, a lot of people of all ages like butterflies. And we've got another edgeable, and this is the lilies. Again, this is a good one you can use for weddings, but you can also use it as a sympathy card, and I know we don't like discussing sympathy cards, but I'm afraid we have to make them at some point, and it's always good to have something pretty as well as functional. Now that is all for the dies for just now. I've got another two to show you, but I'm going to show you them later. Now, we've got some embossing folders. Some of these are the new 3D ones, but this is one of the ordinary ones, and it's got hello, so you can use that for lots of different things. These are all part of the one goodie bag. This one's hot air balloons from Sheena Douglas, so that'll be good for travel. Someone's going on their holidays, or if they're moving. I just had a niece that emigrated recently, so if I'd had that I might have used that then, but you can use it for lots of different things. Again, you can use it in mixed media. And this is another 3D embossing folder. This one's French lace. I haven't opened them, but there's a picture on the back that shows you a bit better. So we've got that as well, and the 3D embossing folder, this one's called Graceful Frame. I think that would go quite nice with that lily die. I might have to use that in a project and put that on my blog. Now, we also got some card bags as well in the goodie bag, and I think most of the goodie bags were different, so it just depends. Not everyone got the same cards, but I got these cards. Craft cards, something that I think I'll use more often. It's very popular. I haven't used it as much, but I've got these now, so I'll try it out. They, I'll zoom out. I think it would be easier to see this if I zoom out a bit more. So they all stand. Fluffy over it, and yeah, you can also add something to that to fancy it up, but there's lots of different ways that you can utilise this. You can easily also do it this way, make it into an easel card. So all that so far still part of the same goodie bag. We also got a big pack of paper. Now I have opened this just so that it was easier to show you everything that was inside. So it's luxury cardstock, and this one's called Carnival, and you get different colours of the card in 3 different mediums. You get the glitter card, but it's encapsulated glitter, so it's not the stuff that flakes off everywhere, and a sort of matte mirror and a glossy mirror. So you've got that set up in each of the colours. So you've got the fuchsia, you've got the gold, you've got sort of bronzy, a blue, and a green. So all that, plus I had 2 Christmas dies. Now, husband, been very, very nice that he had opened this parcel, because we got it, he got it for me a lot earlier, because it was part of this Christmas celebration, the birthday celebration from Crafter's Companion. And he had to look inside, and he saw that there was a couple of Christmas ones, and I wasn't going to get this to Christmas. He'd given me these earlier, so I've actually used these ones, so I can show you this out. It's a big snowflake, and it cuts into the card, but if you have a square die just slightly larger, you can use it to cut out. So that's what I did with a couple of the images that I used, and I used one on a gift box. Now, I'm going to put on the blog a how-to to make this gift box, and then I'll upload a video for that at a later date, but it's just to show you how to use the die. And finally, the big present I got from Mum for Christmas was, oopsie, it was a foil press. Now, I have used this to try it out, to test it, but I haven't used it extensively yet. So I had a wee shot and I thought we'll jump in at the deep end, and I started off on material. And very first time out of the box, complete novice to foiling, foiled on material. I'm going to zoom in as much as I can to show you the perfect results you get first time with the foil machine. This is one of the stamp dies that came with the box. So this was included in the box. And that's what I used to cut out. It's foils and cuts. And we also got a frame these are also cut and foil, and these are smaller ones. We call them foiling stamps, and these just foil, they don't cut. But I also got a butterfly and some flourishes, which is separate from what's in the box. Another frame, and a few, there's a butterfly, a thank you, beautiful, and a couple more flourishes. So we're all set for that. And I will be able to video and upload some things to the blog when I get around to doing it. But thanks for joining me.